Good afternoon, church family. It's the Halftime Report, and first, the weather.
Indeed, it is. It's raining. It's cloudy.
Cooler.
Just some information for you from your weather conscious pastor, weather involved, as they used to call my grandfather. There is a disturbance that will probably make its way on shore tomorrow, probably Friday, bring some rain. I don't think it's anything major, but there are two systems currently in the Atlantic and a wave getting ready to come off Africa. You can go online to the conference webpage and go to the disaster preparedness link on the conference webpage, and you can find a list there to find out what you need to get to prepare in the event of a storm, which is always a good thing to be prepared. And then, of course, we want to remember those who have suffered as a result of the effects of storms that have already occurred this year. Our friends in Bertie County continue to recover after the tornadoes that came out of the Hurricane Isaias, and there are ways you can help with that, and we encourage you to do that as you feel led. Also, remember our friends down in the Gulf who went through the suffering with Hurricane Laura. There is a way for you to help with them as well, and that is through UMCOR, United Methodist Committee on Relief. You want to help with the U.S. Disaster Response and Recovery, and the number for that is 901-670. Put that in your memo line, make your check out to UMCOR, or you can make it out to the church and put that number or Laura response if you want to do that, and we'll make sure it gets to the right place. And we appreciate all that you're doing to help our brothers and sisters all across the country who have suffered as a result of the storm.
Well, speaking of weather, I mean, it may not seem like it this week because it's cloudy and overcast and rainy, but usually September and October are some of the best weather months of the year to be outside and to enjoy the break from the summer heat as we kind of transition into fall. And so Ken and I thought that we would use that time as a church family to spend just having fellowship with one another outdoors. So we've been mulling this over for the last couple of weeks and getting some responses from folks to see what time would work best. But what we would like to do is beginning on September the 20th, which is 2 weeks from now, but it's a Sunday afternoon. It's also the same time that the youth are doing their kickoff for this year. We would like to have families to come and to just be on the church lawn. Bring your own picnic. In fact, I think we're going to call it the end of summer family picnic on the church lawn. I'm not sure how to shorten that down.
Okay.
But if that's something that if you have a better idea, let me know. But the end of summer family picnic on the church lawn, and so come, bring your own blankets, bring your own food from 5 to 6 o'clock for 4 Sunday afternoons in a row, beginning on September the 20th. So September 20th, September 27th, and then the first 2 Sundays in October. We just think that if weather permitting, we thought that would be a good time for us to just sit back, relax. There's no special program, but just come play games in the churchyard and eat and have an hour of fellowship once a week. Darwin, who's going to say something in a minute about the youth. So,
hello, church. This is Sister coming to you from the new hangout room here at First United Methodist Church for our youth. This message is for our parents and our youth. If you don't come to this meeting on Sunday, I'm going to have to move my membership to the Catholic Church. Yes, move to the Catholic Church, because I need you and I need your youth. Parents, we cannot have a youth group without your youth. And I say youth group now, but when you come to our meeting, I will tell you how we're switching from youth group to a youth ministry, which will make life a little bit different for us all. It will be inclusive of everyone. We've already have our schedule for the fall is completed for each Sunday, and we also have our ski trip. And I need to let you know about that. And our mission trip has already have been lined up. We've done some preliminaries on each one of those. I need you, parents, grandparents, friends. If you don't think that your children or anyone that has a youth at this church, parents is getting this message, please get on the telephone, call them, tell them to go to the church website to look at this important message. I need your youth and you here on Sunday afternoon here in Wesley Hall from 6 to 7 o'clock. Also, I want to remind you that on next Sunday, which is the 20th, we have our youth ministry big kickoff. We'll be at Athletics Edge from 5 to 7, and we plan to have a blast there with bubble soccer. There they even have the baseball cages. We've got lots of games and things planned for that event. So I want to see your face in the place here on Sunday. And if I can't see you here on Sunday, on the 13th, I hope to see you Sunday the 20th. If you cannot come, let me know. Hit me up on my phone number. It's going to be down below. Text or call me. I would love to have some type of count for the 20th for food preparation. So please, please join me, parents, youth, anybody that wants to be involved on September the 13th, which is Sunday, here from 6 to 7. Thank you.
So, Ken, what's going on this Sunday?
Well, this Sunday we're going to deal with an interesting parable from the Scriptures. Matthew is one that shares some really good parables. This is a show before you were born, Stephen. There was a show called Happy Days that was on. I know you've seen it before. Mm-hmm. There was a character played by Henry Winkler called Arthur Fonzarelli, the Fonz. And Fonz could do anything. He could hit something and it'd be fixed even. One thing he could not do, he could not say that he was wrong. For some people, it's hard to say that they're wrong. It's hard to say that they are sorry, but for some people, the harder task is offering forgiveness to those who are wrong. And so the parable for Sunday is about a servant who's forgiven a tremendous debt, but in turn is not forgiving, and there are consequences to that, and it relates to our life together as children of God. And there are some hard things that we've got to understand about forgiveness, and so we're going to talk a little bit about those come Sunday.
I think I found sometimes the hardest person to forgive sometimes is yourself.
That's true.
And that's because that means coming to grips with reality that you're not always right, not always 100% right, like the Fonz. So, I look forward to hearing that. We're also looking for folks to lead up our praise and prayer time. Yes. Sweet Papa has already agreed to lead us off this Sunday with that. But if you've been on the rotation for leading the praise and prayer time at the 8:30 service in the past, we'd like to hear from you. If you're willing to jump back in that rotation and doing that, or if you're new and not done that before and would like to lead us in worship during that time, we'd love to hear from you too in the church office. We're moving right along.
Indeed.
We're trying our best to move right along as God's people here. So,
and we thank you for your continued support of the church, which allows us to continue to do the things that we need to do to be the church. And so we love you. We miss you. We're praying for you. Y'all have a good afternoon.
We'll see you Sunday.